People are asking about Patients First. How will you and your team join the conversation? Follow these 3 steps to lead a conversation with your team about Patients First. The first step involves preparing for this conversation by considering how you'll describe Patients First to your team. Explain that Patients First is a cultural shift in which Moffitt is striving to ensure a world-class experience for every patient at every touch point, every time. You can also prepare for this conversation by thinking about how you put patients first in your own role. Have some examples that you can share with your team. Encourage team members to gather their own examples before the meeting as well. Next, talk about Patients First with your team. As the leader, your role is to facilitate the conversation in a way that encourages everyone to participate and share their ideas. You can help ensure this occurs by listening more than you talk and asking clarifying questions to your team members, such as, "What are your thoughts?" Introduce the topic to your team by explaining the purpose of Patients First, which is to provide the best possible experiences from before patients and their loved ones walk in our doors until their last treatment is complete. During the discussion, ask your team questions such as, "What have you heard about Patients First? How do you think we should support putting patients first in our department? And can you share any examples of when you or a coworker has put the patient at the center of what we do?" Following your team's discussion, you can help continue the momentum. Assign team members to any action steps that come out of the conversation, revisit the topic at future team meetings, and encourage them to visit the Patients First website or to speak with your Patients First communication ambassador. As a leader, you can also review the Finding Your Connection tip sheet housed on the Patients First website for additional information about how to start this conversation with your team. Thank you for helping your team find their connection to Patients First. We'll see you at the Patients First website on MoffittNet.
Created using Powtoon.